distracting me out there in the world. You're not distracting me. In fact, you have to distract me out there in the world. I have to look at you and see that you and I are soulmate, or you and I can connect in certain ways, because it is a natural giving life that we're supposed to live. Me and you, a male and female, to be together in no matter what background you may have. So you have to put yourself into that state. You have to freely live your life. When you go out of the monastery, you are now out of the state of meditation or communication with God. Now God wants you to go out there now, feel free and mingle with the rest of people and enjoy life. And when the time comes for you to come in again for prayers, you dress and then you go and then you do your prayers and you come out. But they don't see it that way. They're just abusing the idea. And they are out there all the time, dressed up like some, mask, or someone dressed in a state like, I don't know. Anyway, probably people might think I'm picking on them. Yes, I'm picking on them because they are good people. They are nice people. They are human beings just like me. I feel for them like they feel for me. It's a good suggestion for society to accept and go along with. It is not trying to be a law. It's suggestions that make you feel free and somehow makes me also feel comfortable. Not living fearing or thinking that, who is this person? Because I'll be wondering, is he a human being? Is it the human being in there, or is this who is this person? You're all covered. I can see you. I don't know who you are. You could even be my friend or somebody I know. And there you are, all covered. And sometimes, as she was sitting there, dressed like that, and she was using her mobile phone, the covering lid that leads in the eye is right falling on the eyelid there, and so sometimes it gets to her eyes, and she can't clearly see the mobile phone, and she has to stress her eyes or pull it a little bit to be able to look. It is distracting your eyes. In case there's a car, you're walking on the street and there's a car coming on your left side or your right side. If you don't turn your eyes, you won't know. You will never be able to tell the car is coming, and it might hit you. Because you have not given your body or the parts of your body, the eyes and all that free movement, that free chance to sort of maneuver and give you the service that they are required to sort of give you. Use your eyes fully as you're meant to use it. So we really have to consider these things sometimes. So this is just by the way. But as we continue, it's about forbidden foods, and clearly the word says so. Now, if we go to look about, let's say, another one is Surah 5. Surah 5:2. Okay. Surah 5:2. In Surah 5:2, it says, O ye who believe, violate not the sanctity of the symbols of God. The symbols of God. Don't violate the symbols of God, nor of the sacred month, nor of the animals brought for sacrifice, nor the galads that mark out such animals, nor the people resorting to the sacred house, seeking of the bounty and good pleasure of their Lord. But when ye are clear of the sacred precepts and of the pilgrim garb, ye may hunt, and let not the hatred of some people in once shutting you out of the sacred mosque lead you to transgression. The fact that they sort of, like as I saw the woman, if I'm a Muslim and the way she behaved, I shouldn't let that get to me and keep myself from mosque or coming to worship. Someone like Rajiv Gandhi had to leave Christianity because in South Africa he was treated badly in a train. racism, as we said, discrimination. And he realized that this Christian thing is just useless, and he turned to Buddhism, and that was what he was really practicing and into. And that's how somebody can just put you into that state, and that's how it is. People are in the religion and they are not religious, and they claim to be religious, and even they are religious, they're practicing that they have. There's so many things that makes them do the wrong thing. Now he says here, shut you out of that sacred must lead you towards transgression and hostility on your part. Help ye one another in righteousness, in piety, but help ye not one another in sin and recall. Fear God, for God is strict in punishment. Fear God because he's strict in punishment. Even you can fear man because man is also strict in punishment. Punishment can be done by every day. As I said, it's easy to punish. So fear in the basis of that, it's not really solid. But to fear in the basis of his ability of creation beyond you, his mental, his wisdom beyond you, doing the things you can never do. But people have a different fear of approach. I don't know why it is used. Because I don't need to fear God to do anything or fear Allah to do anything. If Allah wants me to do something, he will get me to do it. He doesn't have to use fear or threaten gestures to get me to do it. You understand? He has the remote control to the television. I am a television. He has the remote control to me, according to the text. If you read these things, then we're also reading something that is suggesting that we have our free will, and so he does not necessarily have control over us. I mean, if he doesn't have control over us, then that is the error that he has to live with. Because why would he not have control over us? Why would anybody create something and not have access to how to sort of maintain or direct it, or sort of put it right, or not for the thing to function the way he wants it to function? We have a remote control to a tele because we want it to function the way we want it to function, not the way the tele wants to function, the way we want it to function. What we're looking for is what we look. The same way if we believe that he created us, we must also think that we are supposed to function the way he wants us to function, and not the way we want to function. What do we know? What do we know for us to function the way we want to function? Sometimes it's a mystery for us to live life discovering poison from good. How did we come about knowing that this is poison and this is not poison? It's strange. Maybe there is a remote control that he operates and uses and operates us every day. You go in there, you are doing something, you think you are feeling guilty what you did. Maybe you were remote controlled to do that. God remote controlled you to do that. And you probably don't know. I don't know. So I think such statements like fear God and all those things, for God is strict in punishment and all, they are all nice words put in there. But in its entirety, I cannot see the relevance of it in practical sense. How God wants me to fear him, to submit to him, but the only means he wants me to do that by, letting me understand that he's a very, he can punish me, to the extent that, I'm already living a punished life. It's not easy to live, is it? Is life going on well? You may be very rich, we all know that it's not easy to live. So you're already in punishment. Maybe the punishment will be worse. That's what it suggests. You're meant to see the suggestion to be. But it is not very much relevant. I don't think Allah or God wants that done, or that is what God really wants. In the means of leadership, men had to use this and make such things. And this goes well for a man who is using it to lead people. But not necessarily God. A God that we believe is creator would not necessarily need me to sort of, would not need to threaten me with punishment in order to get me to do anything. In 3, Surah 5 verse 3 says, forbidden to you for food are dead meat.